And bingo, we're now recording. That's great. So we're now, I'm sorry about that. I sent you the wrong code.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I don't want to take a lot of your time up, so I just want to get cracking on with it. Listen, I'm recording this, but I'm not going to edit it, okay? Just to keep the integrity. Yeah, just to keep the integrity of the video. So I'm not going to play around with it or anything. I'm just going to just load it up to YouTube the way it is. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Okay. So yeah. How are you anyway? By the way, how are things?
It's great, despite all of this this chaos that you guys are seeing and quarreling.
Yeah. It's crazy. You know, I don't understand it myself, and it would be better really if it would just disappear. But of course,
to the facts. Let's deal with the facts. You know, there's been accusations made about me. A particular lie that you pointed out about I was supposedly had stolen $8,000 from an individual.
Yeah,
I wanted to address that.
Yeah.
No,
can I just say one thing real quickly before you address it? You realize that number has come from somewhere, right? It wasn't just pie in the sky. It was told to me by a pretty good source. It's not something I just made up. Have you heard that rumor before?
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. So, all right then. Now, sorry, explain it then.
If we're gonna put it out there, we would have to be more specific. And you know how I stole money, because when I was with that organization, I had no access to a debit card, credit. I wasn't even allowed to touch a debit card or anything like that. I wasn't allowed to touch any money. They received the money, and you know, I never had an opportunity to put my hands on a penny.
Oh, okay. I was contacted by Juliet, but she's not overly pleased. She says that I got the story wrong as well, but she didn't. She failed to go into detail about it, and I think that was more to do with the legality of the situation with her and who she's allowed to speak to at this present moment. Sorry?
Where's the police report? Where's the police report?
It's a good question. Where's the police? Where are the documents? I think
there's been a feud since when I first started working with them. I saw, like most people see, like her video. When you come over here, your impression of her is going to change immediately. I've seen that happen on multiple occasions, and she's too big of a personality to have allowed herself to get caught and entwined in all of this stuff that has been tracked and recorded on Facebook. She conspired with these sisters from America to undermine the opportunity that I gave to Blaxit, and everybody knows.
Sorry, real quickly, Kwesi, your voice is breaking up. I'm not sure if there's a better place where you can go. If you can keep talking, then I can tell you whether.
How about now? Is it better here?
It's very low, but I can't. It's clear though. It's low, but it's clear. Go ahead, talk.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but low. It's low volume.
How about now? Is it a little bit better?
Perfect. Yeah. Sorry. No. Continue. What was he saying about Juliet? Where were we? Sorry, you was talking about the ladies, weren't you? You was talking about the two ladies, the last ladies, Shantae and Phoenix, I believe. I can't hear you.
Hey, bro.
Perfect.
I'm going to another location. Give me an hour.
Huh? No, I can hear. I can hear you perfect. I can hear you perfect now. Let's just do it. We can do it. Now go ahead. So what was he saying?
That's the absolute lie. That's a lie that has been told because once we made our disconnect, remember I built a website. It's not just a website, it's a database. It was a database that collected information on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, all of which I was responsible for calling, talking to, and building rapport with. So all of the people that were serious, they had personal relationships with me because I called them. And once we switched me as a way to discredit me, we came up with a lie about I stole something to distance her subscribers from me.
Okay, okay, but you've had the audit. Wait, you had the audit last Friday, right? Was it yesterday?
We're still conducting it today.
Ah, okay,
I have
okay.
accountants. I have we have our own accountant. We have our own independent, our own auditor. We have the girl that handles treasury. When money come in, Art gives the money directly to me. Art doesn't need any money.
Mm.
See, these sisters don't understand people know how to get money.
You can't. Wait, sorry. Just to interject there, you can't have your own independent auditor, right? It's just got to be an independent auditor. Is just an independent auditor. If it's yours, then it's not independent, is it?
No, we have an independent audit taking place. They're coming tomorrow. I have my own auditor and my own, okay, that are Gambian people.
Yeah. Are you going to? Are the results of the audit going to be made public?
Yes, they will, of course.
Okay. And what type of time frame are we looking at? That I believe.
It can't be less than 5 days. It's on them. I mean, it's not much. They just have to walk around the properties and do an inventory count and things like that. So that's not the
Okay. It should be it should be pretty detailed, right? I mean, you've got multiple LLCs, right? Is it more than one LLC? If you've got more than one LLC.
It's one LLC.
Oh, okay.
It's one. It's a lot of it's not a lot of capital at all.
Okay.
It's not a lot that have to be accounted. So like I said, we haven't even generating revenues, and then they attempt this hostile takeover. Currently we got information about. I mean, it's all transparent. I mean, anyone will be able to see what's taking place here. It's really elementary, and it really describes certain individuals that should be bigger than this. We already on record as having agreed to not allow any information or defamation to take place based on that initial feud, and it's a continuation of it, like everybody sees. Once these sisters came here making these outrageous claims, man, I have people working here for me, man. Years of time invested, and it doesn't reflect badly on me. It reflects badly on the broader community that's coming. Many people are disheartened and sad because people that they know and trust is going. We were having our issues. We were going through our issues here, and however, then with other people coming, and I told them when other people come, it's going to be a problem because they're going to be trying to gain favor, and with this YouTube, we can't. And that's exactly what happened. Shantae, know good and well that $500 went for 3 days of a vehicle that we rented for her. The guy went up there, Cole, went to Senegal and picked her up back and forth. It's $210 for the rental car, $100 for Cole, that's $310. For them to come back, that's $100. That's $410.
Wouldn't it have been cheaper just to have told her just to jump in a taxi? I hear it's like $100 from Dakar to...
Remember, it's not easy to get back and forth here. She would not have been able to get back and forth. But like I said, you understand what I'm saying? They weren't trying to get an understanding of the books. They weren't trying to get an understanding of project timeframes. Immediately once Phoenix got here, she began to undermine my authority by thinking she can do things better to me. better than me, and then actually saying, hey, I got to clean up this mess you and Art made. She went on bag and she just went on this crazy ego trip. Only fueled when she Juliet to create all of these slanderous remarks about our Gambian families here, and we're not having.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's just funny, you know. You have this lady who's come, this Phoenix, who's come over from the United States, and in such a short time, the relationship between you and her collapses. And I struggle to see that a woman who's traveled 6,000 miles to a different continent to meet people that she's never met before, would have that type of ego trip and begin to act as if she can do better than everybody else.
Listen, I'm from America. That's every day in America. But the only difference in America is that you don't have the type of audience that you have here of people, people looking to come. They just want to get an eyeball on the street, an eyeball on what property looks like, an eyeball on what the conditions are, what the opportunities are. So they looking over here, they looking. But everybody's, exploiting that. Everybody's pimping the repatriation movement. That's why I will never represent it again.
Yes.
I will never.
Yes.
From people that came over here, not just her.
Yeah.
Not just her, bro.
I heard you say that in your last video that you just posted. That's a big shame. So what's going to happen to the people who are already en route? The people that have already paid their deposits and everything else?
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the 5%, the 10%, the builders. We have a plan, but just the general public. Hey, come. You won't hear that. We still got groups and stuff out there. It's nothing to brand and put it out there and do things professional and create funnels and have admins. We have, like I said, we had systems. If they really cared, they would have went through our administrative processes, our administrative grieving processes. But they wanted to gain YouTube fame and go out there and make these videos. Phoenix had a party. They were already, I was with them, and I have another third party to bear witness that they exchanged numbers. And Juliet told her, hey, call me if you need anything. This is so blatant and out in the open. I saw it coming. Now the people that are out there that have so much faith in the Blaxit organization now are asking questions. Why? What's going on? What's taking place? Did you steal money? How many people have she told this to? Mm-hmm. And that type of thing has created division, dissension. It caused Gambians to lose jobs. Phoenix and them.
What is it then? What is it? Let's start from the beginning. Your relationship with Juliet, was it purely business, or was it something else as well? Was it a combination of two things at the beginning, or are you allowed to say? Let me know.
No. Juliet have a professional relationship. We live together. Adrian's my brother. We family, man. We are family. Juliet's a great person. Everybody got issues. Yeah. I was asking the brother, I'm like, I gotta be messed up, man. All of this crap going on around me, something gotta be wrong with me too.
Yeah.
But you can't fake hard work. And you can't fake knowing business. You people that I've been talking to, and I've shown complex systems, that I've shown organization, they say Kwesi's a scam, man. The devil reared this up in the face. And I'm like, hey, listen, if you guys are coming over like that, I can't represent that. But we have our core group. But this YouTube channel, especially when you have people in high places, coordinating these things, and it's about money. Phoenix had details of investor pledges and contributions. She exploited that to do her own thing. She's in the process now of trying to reroute over 150 bookings we had. Our thing was, we have $1 million projections. This is not a game. This is not a game. She's playing with people so she can get YouTube fame, and she's being used by somebody that's supposed to be promoting unity. That's crazy.
It sounds like a pretty elaborate plan just to get some YouTube fame. Sorry?
And it's not elaborate. It's very transparent. Everything is recorded. Everybody know there's been history. You know, everybody, she's been lying. She's been lying. You know, as I said, everything is gonna come out, the court documents, everything is gonna come out. And the sad thing is that nobody's over here. I've done many deals with Juliet, you know, with the land and things like that. How we do business or our business strategy may be questionable, but you know, our business concept. But you know, however, nobody was taking anybody money or anything like that. You know, it's booming over here. We got overwhelmed. You know, I know, you know, especially for her, because she micromanaged. I was there handling everything, you know, before we left. But like I'm saying, you know, people come around using these terms, scam, calling me a pedophile, bro. I'm thinking cocaine.
Yeah, I had multiple people asking me questions about the young ladies in your house, and the problem that we're having with this is it's all hearsay.
Young ladies.
The onus is more on you.
Not young ladies. These are not children here. Anybody that's seen anyone of these sisters know they're not children on Go Hard Gambia. Ain't no damn children here. The Phoenix is I'm telling you, you know, like I said, if the people that's right now, they had a party the other day celebrating, right? I had to send all my 20 people home. 2 people was kicked out of property that they was in. That's been with me for 8 months. That was sitting there, that I was training and preparing them to receive people coming in. We have $1 million projections. All of our numbers were working. You understand what I'm saying? You look at my channel, Go Hard Gambia, you'll see. You know, I was sitting there, we training on complex organizational processes and systems. We creating databases. You know, we got thousands of people, you know, information coming in, you know, contributors coming in.
So let me just ask, right? You sound like business is going well and projected to go well for the foreseeable future until Phoenix and until Phoenix made these claims essentially and did this audit. Let me ask you a question. If that's the case, then why are we taking money from Phoenix? I mean, I know her name is Tay, right? Tay. Not I mean, Phoenix made her own installation. I think it was I don't know the amount of money, but Tay gave a substantial amount of money to yourselves, right? Why?
All of this have now been compromised by their actions. They've seen the bookings. Everybody had access. They came over here.
But that's the thing. So if you're in a situation where you've invested thousands of dollars into a business, why would you try and sabotage that business? It just doesn't make sense.
Listen, bro, I've been over here sacrificing. Somebody spoke of sweat equity. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody that know me, I'm not talking about all these fools out there that just want to keep up stuff. You know, everybody that know me, I'm no joke, bro. I was no joke. You know, we both Atlanta, A-Town. You know, I'm from the tri-states. You know, I came over here to change I changed my life 18 years ago and done very well for myself in the States.
Sorry, you're from the tri-state area? You're from New York or you're from Connecticut or?
From Connecticut, but I lived in Atlanta 18 years. You know, and I built a very Atlanta. You know, we hustlers. We not nobody running around with no I just got a YouTube channel. You know, I was over here. I spent over $50,000 here before. You know, I even met Juliet. You know, training, bringing equipment over here, feeding Gambians. You know, this attack is really showing everybody what's going on over here and who's responsible for it. And it's not right. in the position that she's in to be empowering and encouraging this type of activity.
Yeah,
Tell
me, yeah, okay. Tell me what is going to happen to the money that has been invested but hasn't been invested in sort of in the hotel or into the other projects. Where is that money? Is it just in the air at this present moment? Are these people going to get their money back?
Let me share something with you. One of you, I saw somebody out there, they had sense. I don't look at it much, but she was like, I would have mastered one property. That was the idea, to take one property and master it. All right, that's the property that they stayed at. They currently in there changed, so they're doing a lot of criminal stuff here. So I'm gonna have police reports, and there's gonna be a lawsuit come after this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for all of those people that were suppressed by Juliet. I really do. You understand what I'm saying? It's time for this bullshit. You understand? You cannot promote, unity and bring disunity, bring lies, deceit, allow people to come in and undermine me, somebody that's been helping.
Let me tell you what I don't. Let me tell you what I don't understand about that. Right? You've got Juliet. You're saying that she wasn't exactly clean with well, that some of her business practices weren't totally above the water. Okay, you're saying that you're saying something like around those lines. I know we're pretty much tied up legally on what we can discuss, but why would a person who essentially who has a paper trail leading back to her, why would she do something as sensational as make one of these cease and desist court reports?
Listen, Juliet, like I said, nobody's over here doing anything that's criminal. Let me make that absolutely clear. So this is absolutely unnecessary. If I said, people may be overwhelmed. Like me, I know how to do everything, but I can't do everything. The accounting, I know how to do that. I know how to create financial statements. I've created all of that stuff and had it laid out and done. Then I also had to do home makeovers. I also had to do training. I also had to do, I'm the only one that's been over here helping lay the foundation for what people saw and invested in. You understand what I'm saying? They saw me at Art Cafe. They saw how we had things packaged up. My whole plan was to not divide the land in individual plots, because we had problems with the land and the people were getting pissed off. But that's just how it wasn't us. It's just how they do business here, and they don't demarcate properly. They take long, and and I just got tired. I'm like, I can't do this selling the land, because it's a money grab. People are trying to build houses and things like that, and then the money's being misused. The money, the investment that's coming in is not being strategically spent. We need to buy. We need to do complete land development plan. So that's my dynamic. I couldn't even sit around in an environment where there was rampant consumerism. Everybody want to come to Africa. They're just throwing their money over here, and then we got the whole same consumer mentality from the West. You have a few people benefiting, and then they'll do anything to keep their position.
Crazy. Let me ask you this, because even me, up until now, and I've been studying what your company actually does, and what the board members do. I think you said there were 20 board members, right? There are 20 board members. Sorry, you're going to have to repeat that.
Did you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly now. Go ahead.
It's pretty much, it was a beta.
No, I can't hear you again.
You can hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Perfect. Go ahead.
Well, we want to give power to the investors, so we want for the hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
It's horrible here.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to give power to the investors, but I'm just saying, I still don't know how your business model works. If it's simple, tell me in a elevator pitch. How does your company make money? How does it make money?
Okay, so what we look to do is solve two major problems of repatriation. That's housing and employment. How we'll do that is we'll invest in vacation properties, which is a $300 billion industry globally. So, what you do is we lease properties, and what we do within these properties is we allow for a certain number of a certain amount of vacancy to be used for a career path. That solves the issue of housing. So if someone needs housing like Phoenix needed, she can come over and we can say, okay, go to this property and you'll be the house manager. Like we have one already. And she's down in Ghana Town.
Okay.
The career path is a 12-month, 24-month, 36-month program, entry level, management level, executive level. So the idea is that we want to be able to allow a person that might not have ticket money to come and have a place to stay, even if it's 90 days. When they come here, what they would do.
Yeah, so I'm listening.
That's because when I tell my people is this is what we want to do. We want to the new leaders of New World will be corporate leaders who understand social responsibility. That means an extension of the corporate campus model, where we're actually strategically acquiring real estate and land and building affordable housing. Also, an extension of the corporate housing model, where we can allocate housing for management and executive members through the acquisition of real estate. Okay. So
I think an elevator pitch is like 60 seconds, isn't it? But I'm still no further to knowing how your company literally works. Can you keep it really simple, like within 20 seconds? So you lease houses, people come, you invite people over, right? You get those people in those houses, they make investments, you build up the house.
Let me do it in layman's term for you.
Yeah.
We rent a property, we rent the rooms out, we make a profit. We have upsells, like different excursions. It's a no-brainer concept. You understand what I'm saying? It's a no-brainer.
It sounds like a vacation type thing. Similar?
Listen, the white is doing it. I just struck a deal with the Indian people for wholesale, and where we can get all of our stuff wholesale here. Like I said, it really doesn't take a lot of people, but what I've seen is I'm no longer interested in participating, especially after what I've seen done to these gaming families. I see this conflicts here. I see a little bit about the story about a British man punched me in my face when a member of Blaxit, a high-ranking member, backed into a British man's car. I jump off the passenger seat. He says, go check and see on the car. He just tapped the man's car. The British man comes out, white British man, berating me, yelling obscenities at me. I'm from the tri-state Northeast. It's not even a concept in our mind that a Caucasian will put their hand on us. So I waved him off like, get out of here, And when I bent down, punched me in my face, he almost knocked me out. I had to put my hand on the ground to stop me from falling to the ground. And when I got up, he was in a restaurant, like, these sex tourist areas. They got these these restaurants during the high season. You got these old white guys there, old white men out there with these young black girls and things like that. And they're gonna try to put some shit like that on me. and I went to jail. I damn near tried to kill one of these people. You know what I mean? Try to turn me and with Juliet help after she know what I've been through over here. And the story's gonna come out. Story's gonna come out now. I had a lawyer. It was a big case here. There was multiple people were injured. One was injured seriously. I don't know if I saw you to send you the picture over there. And it was hard on my family. We lost money. The whole team here. Art was in this house when it happened. Art wasn't even here a couple days. That's what I'm telling you. That's why she came out and she was saying certain things because of what she was seeing here. Do you understand? I got attacked. It wasn't only a British man, it was some Gambian. Another Gambian grabbed me from the back after this dude assaulted me. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, it was crazy. I never experienced because you know, I'm not the type of person that get in violent and fight. I do come from a past where we get down for like you said, but I didn't come over here for that. I didn't even I went. This is the same day I purchased my land with Juliet G. We were sitting there. We took a picture. We were all rocking together. We were with Juliet every. We wasn't making money when Blaxit started. We went probably I'll probably say about 6 weeks before we started making $100 sales. It wasn't until 2.5 months later we started selling a little land. But we used to sell a real estate report. We get $100 for a real estate report, right? And we would get 30%. So our cut was only $27, and I would split that with G. We would get like, and we used to do, but we weren't doing it for the money. We were doing it because we love what was being done, and being part of Blaxit and running around. But the vision.
It sounds sensational that you're in this situation now. You sound like you've got all the tools. You've organized the business, and you've got natural leadership skills. How have you managed to get yourself into this situation, Kwesi?
Nobody scrutinized them and their intentions, even though it's an obvious attempted hostile takeover. Like I said, they had detailed information about financial projections, investors. They undermined investors because a lot of the people, they came, they're the same people. All of these subscribers, people, they're the same people. But people gonna gravitate towards the best institution. That only makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Art came with the branding. People look for systems and processes and funnels and protocols, to make decisions. They look for strong leadership. Transparency. It's been there since day one.
Okay.
This is all bullshit over YouTube subscribers and trying to maintain your position because Bag got more subscribers than you, and you mad. And come on, man, come on, do this. To my family.
Can I just ask, what is your relationship with the bags? Do you have a personal relationship with the bags?
Me and the Bag had a good relationship until I started working with Juliet, because they've been right here to this compound right here. Bag family, they took me. We went out to the land years ago. We've been here a long time. So me and Mr. Rick, Lucy Mama, I had a relationship with Rick. So when I got Juliet, I was just excited. I was like, hey, I'm with Juliet. I'm gonna contact Rick.
So what was Rick's problem with Juliet then? Why could you not all be one big happy family?
Rick did a video, and everybody know the damn shit out there. He did a video and said, we supposed to be together here, but she didn't extend her hand to them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted her to. I think that's a decision that everybody would say, hey, yes, I don't give a damn what he's showing. You know what I'm saying? Even with Art, hey, listen, Art say some controversial things and stuff like that. And it's many days I have to get down and pray and say, why I'm in this situation? Why do I have to deal? Because I'm not like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm not like that. So, there's 10,000 people who watch her and understand that she's She's a comedian. She's an entertainer. She's a radio person. On top, you guys don't know what happened to make her say certain things. She's seen what happened to me. They try to, and then 3 weeks later, maybe a month later, after I cleared that up, it was a lot of tears. I was incarcerated for 2 days.
Wow.
Because somebody was hospitalized because I was attacked by a British man, and two Gambian guys tried to help him, and it was crazy that night. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go all the way into the details, but because it involved a lot of people. The restaurant owner, it was a big, huge fight.
Let me ask you another question. Do you have any idea? And this is a technical question, right? And you may not know the answer to this one because it's probably more to do with Art Cathy's YouTube channel. But are you aware that the vast majority of her traffic people watching her YouTube channel are coming from inside the Gambia? Was you aware of that?
Well, I don't, like I said, I'm a numbers man.
Yeah, we did the research on Google Analytics, and we came up with that. Was quite shocked with that. We was quite shocked about that. We thought that the vast majority of the traffic would be coming from America, but it's coming from the Gambia. People are watching.
A lot of it surprised me when Art came out, said controversial things. She's seen what I went through. Then we had another incident that she told y'all about when we saw the little girl with the white man holding her, going into the same ATM where we go pick up the money from religiously. And every time me and Art got a little routine, she take it out, she pass it right back to me. I get in the taxi. It's old school here. I get in the taxi, I gotta bring it to the accounting department. They take it, and then everything, they gotta write everything down on the ledger. It's old, equated.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her for doing that. I would have done it myself probably.
This is what happened. So Art started recording the white man with the child, okay? And Art was like, Kwesi, come here. You see something wrong with this? I'm like, oh shit, Art about to get us into another incident. But because I just had a serious incident. And the gaming guy that was there, I walked up to him and I asked him, I'm like, bro, because he's seen Art record. I'm like, is this your daughter? The guy wouldn't say nothing. I asked him like 5 times. I'm like, is this your daughter? Is this your daughter? The gaming guy didn't say nothing, right? So I was like, hey, Art, come on, let's go. Then they started to get aggressive towards us, all right? The British man and the Gambian guy, all right? The taxi driver sat there. Once we got in the car, the taxi driver could have pulled off. He sat there and let these guys open both sides of the door. They tried to get Art out the car and get her phone because she had the footage. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So this accident is in court then. This is the one that's in court at the moment. Did you manage to save the recording?
Listen, Art would not give her phone up. You understand what I'm saying? It was getting so crazy. These guys was getting so violent. I had to take Art's phone from her and show them that I'm deleting the footage. You understand what I'm saying? Just so that I'm telling you, I just got assaulted a month before. That's why Art came out with the video. That's why he was saying.
Kwesi, I watched your last interview with Go Back to Africa, Go Black to Africa. A lot of people asked a lot of questions, and a lot of people were frustrated, okay, because they felt like a lot of the questions that they felt should have been they wanted to ask, a lot of the questions they wanted to ask wasn't asked to you, or if they were asked, because you did a pretty good job of asking you these questions. If they were, then they were deflected or so forth. So I've got some questions here, and a lot of people, they just want to
specific. Let's deal with strictly facts. What questions? Not conjecture.
Exactly. This is what people are actually asking for. Like they're asking for if this audit is getting conducted, there should be, you've got the 20 board members, that should be public knowledge, right?
Let me hold on. Let me do something for you right quick. Okay. Yeah. Let's say 50 grand. And you got 5 properties. Each one of those properties costs $5,000 to lease. How much is that?
That's 25,000.
What does that leave us left?
Nothing.
35, right?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. You have 50,000. How much did you have?
60,000 minus 25.
Okay. Yeah. 35. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say 15,000 in wages, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say people are not accounting, they don't know numbers, but that's not a lot of money. You know, more than damn near half of it in utilities and lease, right? Mm-hmm. Then you have other expenses. Man, I'm not getting into no it's not a lot of money. But what they do have is they have all of those numbers. They have our projections. Now I can tell you all the items that were to be monetized: 5 properties, 8 different excursions, including 3 different land packages that we were selling, all over a 12-month period, totaling 1.6 million. All right, 1.6 million, and the numbers are there from that little ass investment that they ruined for you guys. Your homegirls that you laughing it up with. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Here.
That didn't quite answer the question that I asked though. The people because listen, you're telling me this information, you're telling me it's facts, but it's still you telling me this. And a lot of people are saying it's just talk. They want to hear proof so they can feel secure if they had feelings of coming over to you in the first place. A lot of people are changing their tickets from Banjul to Accra now. So how can you reassure these people that
no, the majority of the people, they should be able to see through this. If not, I'm not interested in working with nobody anyway. At this point, I gave enough of myself, my time, my commitment, my sweat equity. You know what I mean? Anybody that know me, I mean, the people that don't know me is cool. We got our base. I could have came over here and created a multi-million-dollar business by myself. That's why Bag and them locked out on their land. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why, this drop. You know, if I was over here doing cocaine, they couldn't say, "Hey, brother, let us help you, brother. Let us help you. We see you down, brother. You a good brother. You got a lot going on. Let's get you some help." You can't do that, huh? So anyway, all the real people, man, it's in my heart, man. I can't take it out of my heart, man. I can't abandon people, man, that want to come over here. I'll give my life for them. But, I'm going to push back. I'm definitely going to push back, and there's going to be some. That's why I'm telling our community, we need an off-grid community. We need something where the regular people, they can't get to us. We need a community where we can get prepared, because I had the first conflict. That's why I'm telling you, hey, there's gonna be problems over here, because I know what the hell happened to me. Then I seen a brother from the UK pull out a machete on a Gambian brother.
Sorry, who did? Sorry, who pulled out a machete?
It's another brother from the UK.
Oh.
He was here, and he got in conflict with a Gambian brother. That's why I'm telling you guys, there has to be some cultural. Before there's a visa approval process, there's got to be cultural sensitivity classes. There has to be psychological or mental evaluation, quarantine. I mean, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. There are people, man, that not because they blindly have faith in me.
Kwesi. I'm going to ask you again. I have to push you on it, because I know there are going to be people who are going to be watching this who are going to ask me this again afterwards. The board members, the 20 board members that you have at the company, that should be public knowledge, right? Where is this? Where can this information be found? It is in the public sector, isn't it?
The individuals that we don't have a official board.
Okay.
We have a management team.
Okay.
All right, and all of this because we were putting together. We were supposed to be putting this together.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say, hey, brother, you know, that's where Phoenix came in months ago. You know, she made personal relationships with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know, many on the team. We are a team, bro. Mm-hmm. Here looking like, oh my God. We were, man, when a person get a contributor thread, I told you I put 5 people in there. Treasury, accountability, executive secretary, organization, my executive assistant, and I put another brother in there because I always can't be on the internet. So we got 5 people in there, and everybody knows everything that they see. Everybody gets the individual page. Everything is great, man.
So you're the boss. You're the boss. You're the manager. You're the chief.
I've been behind the scenes, like I said. I have my own thing going on, and I'm gonna focus on that mostly, and I'm pushing back. But I think Art Cassie has done more here for Gambian in terms of real opportunity. Mm-hmm. Now, people over there looking to come, and our people answered the call, man. Mm-hmm. Our people was answering the building. We were building for real. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I told we had some meetings, right? Several meetings right here. Juliet been right here in this compound. Matter of fact, she's been here. You know, we was family. I slept in Juliet's house, man. We pounded out. One of my partners used to get up, take cafe to. Yeah, man. This right here, it just had to come out, but it's more dealing with an individual. This YouTube bullshit. You know, people coming over here trying to get instant fame. You know, bro, I have work I need to do here. You know, I got financials to go through. You know, and I just wanted to be able to speak and talk to my people about the lie. Mm-hmm. And when these, you know, we already saw one lie. I mean, please start looking at these people's character. Yeah. Please, I mean, y'all guys, it's entertaining, but this shit is not fucking funny. Excuse my French, man.
No, it's not. People have invested money, which is their life savings, into your business, and a lot of people are getting nothing from it. People have got nothing from it.
Here's the question. This is the question. How is it that Mass Kwesi Boyds, the one person, if you see my wall, this is wall off. All right? I've been learning this shit for years, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I get up every morning. I'm disciplined, bro. You know, this is where we do our real estate. Look, how to open a bank account. So that's some free information for somebody, right? I did a video with the lady from the bank. It's on Phoenix Pro phone. That's the theft of intellectual property. These people don't know nothing, man. Videos and stuff, you in the network, and we're building intellectual property to be distributed and go out and things like that. You want to come in and you want to, I can do this better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All those people because she and her affiliation. Oh, she cool with such and such. You know, it's war. It was a concerted effort.
Kwesi, tell me.
Yeah.
Will Shantae get her money back? The money she's invested, will she get it back? Be straight.
Listen, anybody that invested right now, Shantae and Phoenix Rain has done major damage. We've had 160 bookings. They knew and people were coming. They came, and it was Phoenix manipulating Shantae to get in Shantae's pocket because she knows Shantae had a greater commitment since we want to put it all out there. Manipulated her, got her now. They're running around trying to get other properties to redirect. Bruh, it's a hostile takeover. Shit all gonna come out in court, bro.
But what is But what is your refund policy? Is your refund policy given to the people once they invest the money, or is it publicly available so people can see it and make an informed decision?
Let me ask you, who the hell, who heard of a refund policy on investment?
Yeah.
Each year, and tell them to see that agreement. Well, I'm not going to waste no more time on this.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. If you've invested money into a building or into a business, but that money has not been used on that building or in that business, then where's the money? You understand? It doesn't just disappear into thin air. And there must be some form. I mean, problems happen all the time. You've got to have some sort of mechanism to give people money back if the deal doesn't go ahead and you have received that money. Do you have that sort of mechanism?
Your question and what you said first.
Okay. Okay.
Let me answer your question.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Now, if a person make an investment into something, like you said, the money did go into the investment. So that's not a question. We're determining that now. Now, what you said is if a person has money and they was expecting to go into investment, they keep on talking about the Bacote 8-bedroom, and they don't understand project management. Now, if a person invests, I'll say, okay, when we cap out on a property at 10,000, that's our budget, right? Then we say, okay, the funds that are coming in will be allocated towards future projects. A project may be about 10 or 15,000. Like we have one project, one house, we have about 16,000 worth of assets, tables, chairs, all this stuff, planters and all this stuff, and that we move around.
Mm-hmm. So
what happens is you master one property and you fully monetize that one first. But there's many different areas that need to be handled. These, the people here, they're not strong in budgets, in service, hospitality, food preparation. When people come, creating meal plans and things like that to create that experience. They're supposed to come and help take it to that next level. I did what I needed to do. I did enough to lay the foundation, and everybody saw that. When they came here, when she went back, she wasn't interested. She wasn't interested in it because it takes work. So, brother, I have too much on my plate. We'll continue this conversation. Much will come out, but I hope I never stole anything from Juliet Blaxit ever in my life.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that. Thank you very much, and I hope we'll speak again soon.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Thanks.
Take care.